Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome back. West, not west of Loathing, but to the shadows. Oh, trying to remember what all we did. If you're gonna start your day, we should really check in with Jessica first. See what I've done. So, okay. So, last week... can't remember. So, last week, we, Last week, we found Charles. We've rescued him. We had to uncurse the key. I think what we did to uncurse the key was we insulted the Roman Emperor? Maybe? I genuinely can't quite remember. Weed Lord Fetish, a drippy little totem woven from swamp. We steal HP from an opponent equal to your muscle once in a fight. Okay. Let's see, ring. Good ring. Dangerous to be near me or meet after combat. And splatter. Alright. Old ragdoll. Oh right, the crazy. Oh, that's right. The the thing of, oh, you know, yes, I can use my deduction and my scientific observation and my skills. I'm just like, and the way he died is the guy who wasn't in the room killed him by poisoning him with a ragdoll or whatever. The book was, yeah, the book. Right. We got a sickle from a signal, wait. We got a signal from a sickle. You know, the farming tool thing. It's over in Gray County somewhere. Mostly nothing but farms over there, but there's a store that's been open since forever. The owner's name is Jasper. He knows Mireille. He'll probably help you out. Here's a map. A placemat. In lieu of a map, just to give you a placemat from a restaurant. This is the dinner placemat. It literally has a map of the county right in the middle of it. Oh, I'm just impressed you found a way to give me an actual map while still also giving me a thing that isn't a map. No messages. How you doing, Charles? Oh, right. The secret... That's right, the secret door to the speakeasy. These people are obviously on a 5th date now. Right? Gabby, dancing up a storm. Lady seems to be dancing to a different song. Barnaby. Hey, Dan. You're back. And here's your cut of the profits. Alright. I thought I had a thing to give him. That hurt. Those? Oh, cracked knuckles. Finger flexibility is the key to nuanced spell casting. Okay. Almost got all these. I guess I must be... Hey, I can buy that skill. Double materials from cabin. I'll hang on to that. I'm a spellcaster. Hardwares. Hi, I'm Tony. Is this your store? That's right. I'm Bellamy Jardware. Welcome to Jardware's Hardwares. Just wondering, did you open a hardware store just because of the rhyme? Yep, that was pretty much the entire reason. Cool, at least he's honest. Work gloves? Hot and cold armor. Anarchist's hardware. A collection of pipes, cannon fuse, and mostly just pipes and cannon fuses. Anarchy is pretty straightforward. Alright. Got a lot of meat. Let's see. Let's look at books. Here we go. History of Mudhenge. Little is known about the history of Mudhenge. Ah, amazing. This. Okay. More meat drops. Alright. Pieces I have smelt. Oh. I now have the queso Pustulento. There's an epilogue, but due to a misprint, it's in a really small typeface. You could read it, but it's gonna take some effort. That's not the time for squinting. Surely shocking jokes. Read them all. The world's sleaziest jokes, culled from the world's sleaziest toilet stalls. Stomach these, there won't be much left in heaven or earth that can scandalize you. Be shocked. I've heard them all. There's still a lot of filth to wade through here. Oh, the handgun's tail. Okay, I need to. What sort of buffs do I have? Oh, hey, I got a new combat skill. Okay. What sort of potions do I see what potions I have active? Because I can boost my... I'm pretty sure I have some... Boost my mysticality? Mysticality by 1 is... Okay, can I read that other book now? Handgun's tail? Yeah, study them. Advanced hand gunnery. Alright. Melting Mind. Heal Mind Melt will also heal you for 5 HP. Ooh, that would be good. Alright now. Let's go on to the next place. Gray County. Ooh, here we go. Heartland of Darkness. Geez, I ain't been out to this neck in a month of Sundays. The farm country isn't a big destination hotspot for you? Shocking. Believe you me, Buck. I got out of here as soon as the getting was good. Wait, are you from Gray County? Yeah, and you better keep that lip zipped. I don't need it advertised that Molly Buttons came from a long line of Reubens and hayseeds. My house is down this back road. I'm gonna go have a look-see. Maybe my childhood pig sticker is still there. Okay, go ahead. Oh, we play as her now. But the old trap is standing. Not much left in here. Thinking of how much I spent in this shack, it really gets... How much of my life I spent in this shack, it really gets in my teeth. Shoot it! Okay. Stupid tire swing, waste of a childhood. Shoot it! I can't help but note this entire area is full of oil like oil wells, refinery things, and just black smoke everywhere. Just your nightstand, just where you left it, in the massive heap of garbage. Oh, there she is. You've had other knives, but you never forget your first. Knife trick, okay. Pop's old oil burner has seen better days, though not heaps better. Shoot it! Well, this is new. Shoot it! That's better. Nothing good ever came out of this tin. Shoot it! Huh. What's this? Huh, it's addressed to me. Looks official. Trust the feds to send mail here instead of where I actually live. What the? This is from the state pen, where they got little Nancy on ice. As the only registered contact of inmate Nancy Gill, blah blah blah. Pending final review will be transferred to Bridgewater State Asylum for Insane Criminals. Oh no! They can't send her to the Laughing Academy. That place will kill her. What's the postmark on this? A week ago. Okay, what with bureaucracy? I still got a day or two. Hold on, Nancy will think of something. Gotta get the hell out of here and come up with an angle to help Nancy. Time's wasting. What do we even have a barn for? Pop didn't raise any animals or anything at all, really. Shoot it! Shoot it again! Shoot it again and knock some more panels out? Alright, well, time to cheese it. Hey, Molly, how was Buck? I got me a real tough slice here. I don't like asking for favors, but it's no trouble. After all, you've been helping me out with my weird nonsense. What's the problem? I told you about my Sheba, right? Nancy McGill? Maybe, I don't know. She's doing time upstate because of a bank job that went south, but I got a letter saying they're moving her to a different cooler soon. To Bridgewater. That bad? The Bridgewater State Asylum for Insane Criminals? Oh, that does sound bad now that you say the entire name. Nobody comes out of Bridgewater with their brains right. Sometimes they don't come out at all. They put people in Bridgewater and just forget about them. We've got to bust her up and have a transfer or I'll never see her again. Nobody will. Oh, jeez, how long do we have? A couple of days, tops. As soon as I think of a plan, I'll let you know. Okay. Jennifer's Funker House. What? Ronald London. A woman with long silver hair and a sultry smile is chatting with a burly woman wearing an eye patch. Hey there, sweet thing. I'm Iola Kid Mundy. Nice to meet you, Tony Turner. Care to do a care to do a lady a little favor, Tony? What kind of favor are you looking for? I'm desperately thirsty, but I need something specific. A glass of milk. Milk? A charming young milkman named Milkman Stan used to deliver the best milk in the county, but he's vanished mysteriously. The last anyone saw him, he was making a delivery to the Drexel. Did you find him for me, pretty please? Sure, happy to help. I knew I could count on you. Here, let me give you direction. Bring me back a glass of milk when you find him, okay, sweetheart? Okay, leave it to me. What are you two talking about? Oh, old friends and co-workers and so on. Xenia and I used to spend a lot of time reminiscing about them, but eventually it became clear we were just telling the same stories over and over. So we simplified it to just the names and made a little game out of it. Whoever says Norman McCrescent first wins. Huh. Okay, stick around. The door is barred from the inside. You'll have to look elsewhere for your tag. This old man is fiddling intently with some clockwork thingamajig. Excuse me. Looks up at you with the squint of someone who isn't used to focus on anything more than 6 inches away. Can I ask you something? I don't get a lot of conversation practice, young man, but last I knew it was standard to lead off with an introduction. Oh, sorry. My name's Tony. Gwendolyn Lubuhi. What's your question? Oh. Why is the store locked? Members only. Members only feed store? Are you joking? Yes, I'm joking. Okay, so how do I... Members only. What are you working on? Oh, just a little thing I've been keeping myself busy with. What's it do? Nothing on account of being broken. Typically, that's what makes such a thing interesting, but I need a replacement part, and there ain't much getting around that. What kind of part? Mainspring? Not usually a problem, but I need a counterclockwise one. Kinda rare. Yeah, I can find you. Well, now, I ain't expecting much, but if you manage that, I would appreciate it. There a clock parts store nearby? I used to buy parts off a doll maker named Gilmore, but that rat Hellstrom bought out his mortgage and foreclosed on him. Ran the fella off without even a buy or leave. At least I assume that's what happened. There's no idea where he went. The house is still there, but it's real spooky. What happened? Well, nothing really. Just when there was a fella there acting like talking dolls are normal, they seemed normal. When he ain't there, they don't. Anyway, it's down the road's a spell if you feel like having a look-see. Remember, what I need is a counterclockwise mainspring. Who's this Hellstrom guy you mentioned? Ugh, that fat cat oil baron's been going around. What's been going around buying up every patch of dirt big enough to drill a well into. I ain't want to talk about him. He'll get his soon enough. What does that mean? Don't mean nothing. Just an old man talking trash. See ya. This change? Yeah, nope. I have to look elsewhere for my attack. Car-shaped pile of rust. What's inside the box? Self-adhesive rivets and a disposable wrench. Okay. Wander along the country road looking for some place you belong. Take me home. Bud's Burger Barn. Visit our 0 Gray County locations. Proud to serve red cola. All of them have been X'd off. It's out of business. Alright, let's go to the Drexel Steed. Oh, hey, Buck, there's a tourist spot not far from here. A real traditional old windmill. Want to go have a look-see? That doesn't seem like something you'd be into, Molly. It ain't, but if I go another minute in this place with nothing to look at but smoke and oil wells, I'm gonna flip my lid. Alright, well, that is not on the way. That's not on the way at all. Vast fallow field. The wind blows, yet the mill stands still. Oh, what's this? There's a hole in reality we gotta seal up. Shadow elixir. Right there. Ask not for whom the windmill spins. It spins for no one. Windmill is set up to make flour, but it hasn't done so in some time. Lumps of the last batch lie in the wooden basement, gathering dust and a real stink. However long this ground flour has been sitting here, it's too long. It's rancid, it appears to become a new home for bugs. Check out the bugs. A baker's dozen of long-snouted bugs burrow busily in and out of the flour. They seem hard at work. How far gone must this flour be for it to not only have attracted bugs, but for those bugs to have given themselves a project? Let's eat some of it. It's not good flour. Even if it was, you shouldn't eat it on its own. Eat it! You tear into the old flour with your teeth. It explodes in your mouth, and when you do, something hard and cold slides down your throat. Hard to say what it was. Maybe not something you want in your stomach, but it doesn't matter. It's in there now. Against the grain. Oh no! Always eat with the... Oh no! That's a debuff. Clock stopped. Perhaps it's in solidarity with the hand 607. According to the partially destroyed calendar, today is Burns Night, annual celebration of life and works. The 18th century poet Robert Burns. Oh no, on closer reading, it's just the calendar itself is burned. Steady winds sweep through the empty, its wooden boards bending and bowing. What's wrong with this windmill then? If there's enough wind to make it spin, must be the matter here. What? Too old? Yeah. Someone's kicked the safe over and bashed the lock in with a hammer. It's not a pretty sight, but the safe knew the risks when it took the job. Specks of flour float through the air and dust the cracks in the safe like snowfall. Say the magic word. Which one? Abracadabra. Cracked the safe. Ironically, the safe cannot be cracked because its lock has been literally cracked into pieces with a hammer. Irony fiends. Let's move on. Set it on fire! Oh, okay. Boy, as soon as that flame touched the flour, the safe blew up. Is flour combustible? Those doughboys really shouldn't have been playing around with this stuff so much. Search the safe. This explosion destroyed a lot of what was in the safe, but among the globs of charred meat and cooked shoes, find a safety inspection report, which unbelievably is in perfectly good condition. A National Flour Standards Committee report, Oldham Mill, dated 1923. That's fine. A lot of reading material. Inventing the Horn by Boxer Hamlin. The People's History of the Skeleton Roads. Eyebrow Tate. Strange Streets. Anna in Two Autumns by Albie Parrish, a Union Daughter. Oh, NFSC Directive. Looks like a proclamation from something called the National Flower Standards Committee. Okay, just keep browsing. I saw a title in there called What Did the Banker Say? Way up in the windmill, the wooden walls keep bowing. Keep bowing, and the wooden floors keep groaning, but there's something strange. The sounds. They're too regular, too precise. There's a pattern you listen. It feels too deliberate to have occurred by chance. I can't tune in, so I have to make it. I want to get more mysticality going, but I can't. Something interesting happening up there. Strange birds surround an unidentifiable carcass. They screamingly approach the puzzled bones. Don't play with the bones. Shadow hot dog. Car hasn't driven anywhere in a long time, maybe even longer than. What's inside? Jeep with a lock. Jewelry case. There is a vaguely shaped house thing that is very hard to look at. An impenetrable seemingly wall of corn. Try to push through. Just looking at the stuff makes you uncomfortable, let alone touching it. Whoa, someone has been dumping a lot of broken appliances here. This arcane oven is somehow still working. Do some cooking! Basic things. Some radium brittle. Some stench armor. Pulse chi. This radio appears to be missing a fuse, and also a place to plug it in. We're going to ignore that for now. Fix it! Radio is working now. For some reason you can't find any conditions to tune it. Whatever this thing is, it's a cold one of those things. Broken popcorn machine. Wanted broken popcorn. These appliances range in quality from broken to trashed. An old school wash tub filled with soapy water. Fish! A handful of soapy water. Already have plenty of soapy water. Somebody left throwing this fridge away because it was upside down. Oh, something in there. Fish! Hey. Single kernel of corn, more fishing. Okay, it's little kernels of corn. This hobo is humming cheerfully while roasting some corn. Hey there, I'm Cornelius. Oh, Of course, the hobo by the name of Cornelius. Of course, the hobo named Cornelius would be in a giant cornfield. Hi, Cornelius. I'm Tony. What are you up to? Corn is what I'm up to, my friend. Up to my neck in it. Yeah, there's a lot around here. Sure is, and let me tell you, I couldn't be happier. When you're a hobo, your food options are a bit scarce, you know? You know you can do just about anything with corn. Muffins, fritters, bread, pudding, tamales, on the cobs, you name it. Any hobo code you can teach me? As a matter of fact, I know several hobo code words. They are all corn related, yes. Alright, is your name really Cornelius? That's right. I don't believe in destiny, but that's a pretty wild coincidence, ain't it? Phew, I was afraid this was going to be some sort of routine where you hadn't noticed and I'd have to explain it. Haha, nope. In fact, I think my name's probably the main reason Billy sent me here. Who's Billy? Oh, we don't talk about Billy. But we don't talk about Billy. Okay. You know, there's a big hobo camp. Oh, thanks, but I like it here. Look at all this corn. Nah, I feel pretty good about my situation. Oh, he's happy. What does the corn get me? Increases cold armor. Okay. Huh, the crows in this place must be absolutely terrifying if this crazy thing is necessary. Approach. It isn't any less freakish up close. Bye. Okay, oh my gosh, it's gonna reduce stats by 9? Crack knuckles. Oh, I don't have the AP to do a mind melt. Nasty pastry. Blob. Go. Who eats it? Ow! What? Water off a duck's back. Behold the glory of cheese! Hot. A blob of wet hair. Go. Uses every. Problem is, I don't have a magic weapon equipped, so doing that's not going to help anything. That doesn't do enough damage. Okay. Time to back out. I don't know what I have to do to fight that thing. See that, D? You didn't even see the person speaking to you at first. He'll be dead in 132 years. All bees will. I can make predictions that far out because I've got a long telescope. But as for the why are the bees going extinct? Well, I don't know that. Reckon nobody does. Tell them it's not your business. The old Gilmore place. Nature's bounty is being violently extracted by this monstrous machine. This page appears to be a diary tacked to the tree. Dorothy keeps giving me socks with holes in them. Can't possibly be trying to humiliate me deliberately, but it's far too random to be consistently random chance. Old plowshare. Okay. Got a plowshare. Quest item. Bell Grant bomb-proof shelter. It has a serious combination. No bomb's gonna guess this one. Hello? 9 reps, you can do it. Uh-oh. It's 9 reps. Get in shape. Just lift the bar 9 times and you're done. Right. Loose page from a diary on the table. Edith's violin is too loud for me to relax at night, but if I take it away, she screeches horribly. I wonder if I can find her smaller. Animated doll. An animate doll doing a workout routine? I'm sure it's fine and nothing to think about. A barbell workout. Alright, got a workout. Doll parts. Just a bunch of creepy glass on. Children's horror stories. This childless man's table. It's for dolls? Or for me. Scary, spooky stories for children. It. Ooh, give spooky armor. This book was banned at school when you were a kid. The principal didn't think stories about dentists eating patients' teeth were appropriate for children, which is funny because that's exactly what ended up happening to him, and then you did have to hear about it. Dare you read on? Dare. Nightmare Owl. Don't dare not to expert. All work and no play. All scratching out paper. Horrible little mouth. Must correct Velma's mechanism so she'll squeeze the toothpaste from the end of the tube instead of the middle. I'm losing a fortune in wasted paste. Brush for 3 minutes! Yep, that's how you do it. Something's defective with Ruth. She's doing twice as much of everything as she ought to be. I must have gotten her gear ratio. Those newfangled plastic-handled toilet brushes I heard about. Newfangled toilet brush.
Okay.
Muscle +6. Given enough time, science will always come up with a new way to clean a toilet. Flush. Fish. Soggy used bandage? Ugh, don't like that. Nasty goo. Okay, caught everything that was there. 4 eggs are part of a complete breakfast. Looks like someone left the stove on. Ow! Hungry? How about 4 eggs? Warm my hands. Cold armor. Oh. Drawer you can reach without having to get close to that doll. Oops. This cabinet. Single cupboard. Box of wafered cereal. Ooh. A counterclockwise mainspring. Got 3 fruity ice pops. Okay, bye. Anything in here? Stall is playing a violin with an makes sleep unimaginable. I can hear it now that I turned the volume up for me. Oh gosh, that is truly awful. Doll-sized chemistry set. Okay, that is quite loud after that. Turning everything up for that violin. Whoops. Oh. A gang of 11 creatures rushes you on the dirt road. It was a very provocative flipbook that you guess they've drawn themselves. Some nasty pictures. Make it even more provocative. Full of nauseating details. Elves pour over the new pages together and all at once burst into tears. Good job? Alright. I found your counterclockwise mainspring. Oh, hey. I'll let you into the store. Okay. Allowed in here now. Judging by her driving goggles and her driving gloves and driving goggles, this woman must be into driving and or driving related fashion. This little man seems like he's reading chess. Hi there, I'm Tony. How do? Pixley's the name. Grover Pixley. Said it's supposed to be a really fortuitous encounter. You got a minute to help an old man with something? If it's a chest thing, I'm afraid I'm not your guy. But what do you need help with? I need a bag of fertilizer. I came in here a week or so ago. Pick one up, but I completely forgot they don't sell it here, so I've just been playing chess with Karina instead. Been playing chess for a week? Well, you know how it is with games. Just one more round, you say, and the next time you look at the clock, it seems like it must be lying to you. Anyway, I've been meaning to go to Grove Valley Orchard to see if they have any fertilizer to spare. Okay? Much obliged. Here, let me write down some directions. 1 sack of fertilizer will be plenty for my purposes. Can't imagine they couldn't spare that much. Can't imagine they couldn't spare that much. They fixated on that puzzle box. Picky looking puzzle, want me to help crack it? Shh, don't you know at this very minute Mars is in the closest it's been in opposition to Earth for a century? No. Almost every transmitter in the world has stopped broadcasting for 60 seconds in case any Martian signals speak through the radio. And have they? I don't know, you were talking. Sorry. Don't sweat it, Mars was never my favorite planet anyway. Too much silica. The name is Oskaloosa. Oskaloosa Barnhill. Yeah, that's right, my middle name is also Oskaloosa. So you heard about my friend Gwendolyn? Looking for any more work by chance? Well, I'm always looking for work. That's so. How'd you like to go to outer space? I sure would. Closest you and I are going to come to space, I think, is the little piece of it inside of Alan Walrus's. Wait. A little piece of what? Like a meteorite? Exactly that. A genuine chunk of the cosmos landed right in Amon's lap, and between you and me, that's not right. Only thing emptier than outer space is that man's head. A meteorite, even a little piece of it, it ought to be in the hands of someone who will appreciate it and take care of it. Understand me? Now you want me to steal a meteorite. Which ought to be a piece of cake, because just the other day the whole Monroe's family mysteriously disappeared. Wait, what? Yeah, so you'll be able to just waltz in there, I'll bet. What's with the name? My folks named me after the town where they met. Where was that? Oskaloosa. What are you playing with? Puzzle box, a real tricksy pig of a puzzle box too. Yeah, I could solve it for you. But then I won't have solved it, and you know what that... And you know... And they'll know what type of lock to put on myself. See you around. Sign says, back in an hour, someone has scrawled, yeah, right, with a thick layer of dust down. Oh, great. Door isn't messing around. Try the knock pattern. Nothing happened. Wrong code, Jughead. Best players in the first one. Do not touch the radio in case of a delayed transmission from Mars. Various expired horse medication. Buy sacks of cattle feed. And what else? Big bags of bull feed, mule feed, pig feed, steer feed, lamb feed, donkey feed, chicken feed. Tremendous bags of chicken feed. Goat feed, pig feed, ram feed. Okay, sack, rabbit feed. Alright, let's go to the orchard and get the fertilizer. That ain't normal. Hi, I'm Tony. You seem to have kind of a worm problem. Yeah, I'm pretty conflicted about it. On the one hand, I'm an anti-capitalist. On the other hand, those worms are really bad for business. That's a tough one. You have any spare fertilizer? What do you need fertilizer for? Well, aside from me, it's for a guy. No, you don't have to be cagey about it. It's just fertilizer. It's not drugs or porn or anything like that. Well, no, it's honestly for someone else. Uh-huh. Well, I do have plenty. I'll give you some in exchange for helping out with those worms. I figured it would be that deal. Okay, I'm in. Great, I'll unlock the basement. The worms tunnel into it, so you should be able to follow the tunnels to their nest. The produce stand has a basement. It doesn't even have a roof. The guy who built it was really into basements. Roofs, not so much, but I haven't the heart to insist. I see, where is it? Just behind this pile of cinder blocks. Move them. There you go. By the way, watch out for Shino down there. Who's that? He's our cat. Our last line of defense against the worm. Kind of also our first line. Not very effective. It's hard to explain communal labor practices to a cat. Okay. Bags of fertilizer. Assuming, and more than anyone can use in a lifetime, assuming you only need a bag every 4 or 5 years. Alright. Whatever this machine does, it isn't doing it. A worm geek. I need a worm. Where went the... Okay. Fragrant growworm secretions and growworm. I gained growworm stink effect. Oh. I have no action points now. Alright. Boy, secretions. A sloppy little pile of worm egg casings. Fragrant growworm secretions. Okay. Convinced to go somewhere else. Boy. Let's see what it's like to fight these things. All of your opponents a knife trick causes 2 bleeding. Do the trick! Quite the trick! Be deeply of my power! To eat! No, Horatio! No, Horatio, please! Ah. Go. Oh, dead. Dead. Give me a minute, folks. I gotta get up and walk around. Everything's hurting. Okay. Okay. I'm back. I've walked around a bit. I have hugged the kid. Oh, hey. Actually, no. Pet her. Once her nose recoils, must have liked the horrible worm stench I have acquired. Holds lubricated with worm goo. It would take me to work the moment to plunge through. Let's do it. Stench armor. What it is, but it reeks. Filter. Stench. By 3, by 5. Still can't reach it. Got past them. Different. Okay. Fight! Oh. Wait, where's... Follow me. Feel the glory of cheese! Sleaze on them. Trying. I want to go grinding. Go to the Maloros's house. Oh, a rolling boulder of sticky crude oil is going down the hill at a terrifyingly slow speed. If you don't get out of the way in the next 3 or 4 hours, you're a truck. Roll it back up the hill. Place the boulder back up the hill until it's safe and stationary on level ground. The level puts you in the mind of Sisyphus, and how much better you are than him at this sort of thing. Who's Sisyphus? Worried-looking man, an astronomer, perhaps stands beside a weird telescope. That's not Terry here, civilian, if you care for your safety. Before you lies a horror house. Civilian? No, I don't take you for a surveyor. Problem exactly? The house here belongs to a farming family, the Malros clan. I'd say belonged, because they've vanished. I also shouldn't have said doesn't belong, because that house belongs to the bank. Speak of Jessup and Paddington National, with me to assess the value of the house for resale at its auction. No, Akawasa Barnhill? No, I don't believe I've surveyed her. Problem with the house? I'd say the problems with the house began when a meteor from outer space smashed through the roof. Think that might be an issue, sure. 3 months later, the Malros clan fled by night, and I presume by car. They ran off with no regard for their mortgage. Can you imagine? So heartless to care so little for the bank's bottom line. Huh. I was thus sent to assess the value of the Malros property to the bank, only I'm spooked. What's stopping you? Chutters. Listen, I entered the Surveyor's Seminary to avoid the horrors of war, and here they are on my doorstep, which is that literal doorstep. I've surveyed every state in this great land, and never have I seen things so frightening and mixed up as the abnormalities in that house. Ooh, what abnormalities? Just, mix-up things. Can you be more specific? No, I don't know how to describe it. Why don't I take a look? I don't think you have the eyes of a surveyor. No, but on the other hand, I'm not too scared to go into a house. I guess it wouldn't do any harm to me. Here's what I'll do. I'll give you the house key, and if you can fix whatever's going on in there enough for me to carry out my work, you can have 10% of whatever my valuation happens to be. Fair? How much we talking? What do you mean? How much is the house worth? Why don't you go tell me how much you think the house is worth, and we'll go from there. 1 million. That's ridiculous. How would you ever pay $1 million anything for a house? No, if I'm right, this house is worth 5,000 each, which will be a fee of 500 to you. Sure, I'll take a look at the house. Alright. Let's use it. There's a bug on the lens. Appraise it. Who is to say the value of a bug? Me, I can say. What is the value of a bug? 1 meat. Thus, the bug is surveyed and appraised. Alright. Unlock the door and toss the key back. What in the world? Oh, great. Quite a fine piece of furniture. The farm must have been doing well before its ruination by a meteor and subsequent abandon. Each of us is but a chess piece on a board in life, if you think about it. Which are you? The little shrimp. Game nears its end, but it's not over, and the fate of the little shrimp is yet to be written. Oh. Okay, an odd location, and even odder rotation for a refrigerator. Got a gallon jug of bitters. Okay, that goes to the speakeasy. The only light left working in the room. The other bulbs must have vanished. Turn it off. Okay. Ow. What's this letter? A notice of repossession from a bank. They've apparently already taken the mailbox. Curiously colossal cabbages, grotesquely giant garlic, and an enormous egg. Oh. Ow. Okay, and now out back. Worms have made a real dog's dinner of the dog's dinner. A pot that a pig's in. Hello. Snarf. Okay. Search the top drawer. You find a large stack of orders. Produce impaled on a spike, and I collect handwritten letters inquiring if for sale, also impaled on a spike. Note from Nabby Malarost or spikes for mail. Oh, I didn't check the corn. Okay. Here of corn. Full corn man must be. Already hard game. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. This one. This one. Immediately just sucks me through the door. Ugh. Hey, a stack of something. Search it. I got a noodle? Just sell it. The proverbial noodle in a haystack. I get the door. It's the bank's house, and the bank can do the dishes. Okay. And ah! Well, you're not supposed to cry over spilled milk. Spilled chowder is enough entirely. Keep seeing an option to break a light somewhere. Crowbar. I know I used to have a crowbar. Maybe not. I don't know. enough. Here to Zimmer's house. I still remember what it was I needed to do with that. Long before you actually turn the corner, you hear two Glocklins playing their high-pitched plinkety glockenspiels extremely loudly. By the time you actually get up to them, you're not totally deaf, but you wish you were. Geez, can you two keep it down a bit? Ah, tone it down, you say. But if we tone it up a bit, they start playing even louder. It's like if someone loaded a Tommy gun with pixie dust and shot you in the ears. Give them a music lesson. Look, friends, you're going about this all wrong. Don't you know anything about modern music? What's important is the notes that you don't play. You can see you have a lot to learn. You can start by practicing by not playing any notes at all. Then once you get good at it, then you can start focusing on learning which specific notes not to play. I see that modern music is a tricky business. Goblins glare at their glockenspiels, carefully not playing them. As you leave, you hear one accidental plink, followed by urgent shushing and apologies. Ew. Finally, something makes an excited noise and smacks herself on the forehead. Of course, Madeline's! Madeline who? Madeline's what? Maddie used to be an expert jailbreaker, but she retired and went legit. Now she just runs a little shop where she sells cakes with files in them. Okay, she didn't exactly go legit. Anyway, I gotta go buy a cake for Nancy. Okay, we'll wait here. Molly gets a bashful look on her face and sort of digs her toe in the dirt. Hey, Ashley, okay, can I borrow some meat? How much? Just a deep stack. 1,000 meat for a cake with a file in it? The full package isn't just one file. It's a file, a drill, a crowbar, locks, picks, weapons, maps. Plus, Madeline's cake recipe is really good. Don't you have any money? I know you draw a mob's salary. I spent all my meat on fancy shoes and bullets, and fancy bullets. Come on, Tony, this is important. Nancy won't survive the transfer to Bridgewater. They'll break her. They'll pump her full of drugs and lock her in a padded closet without even a number on the door. And then just leave her there. I'll never see her again, and she's the only one who cares about... Okay, here, run me bankrupt. Okay, County, I'll pay you back, promise. Yeah, go buy her cake before I change my mind. Hey, Madeline's cake and file. It's a little funny that Madeline's shop does so well, despite most people not needing to bust out of the joint. I guess they just like the cake so much they probably eat around the file. Madeline recognizes you enter. Two of you gossip about mob news and mutual acquaintances for a minute before you get down to business and order the Alcatraz special. Normally it takes a couple of days to set one of these up, but fortunately Maddie had one to go. Turns out Lenny Knucklebones got parole, so his order was canceled at the last minute. Hand over Tony's meat and stagger out of the shop carrying the world's heaviest and most comprehensively tool-filled cake. Yeah, sitting on walls. Oh god. Oh gosh. Alright, time to meet back up with Tony. Get a wiggle on. Hi Molly, did you get the cake? Absolutely. See? Good lord, that's huge. It's heavy too. Sooner we deliver this, the better. I mean, that was true anyway. Where's Nancy now? Charleston State Prison. I don't actually know how to get there for here, but when you find it, don't forget to take me with you. Okay. Hey, baby, what's happening? Hi. I can see you dig the shades. You got good taste. The what? You like my sun gun? I don't think anyone calls them shades for at least another 20 years. I pride myself on... Here to buy yourself a pair for only 25 meat? And that's what I like to hear. Looking good, baby. Nice doing business. For Moxie. Milkman, I got your milk. I ain't drink that fat water. Okay, that's all. Investigate Augustus Dirch's house for evidence. Where's... Is this the Dirch's house? I guess I need to go to the hardware store and get the, like, Plunkett Street. Ocean's Eye. Couple of black orbs. Okay, fight the shadow monster. Bask in my aroma, I yell as they splatter. Have any crowbars? Advanced pants. I haven't been here. Market pants for sale. Black shorts, black leather pants, sleeves armor. Anything that gives me like stupid amounts of northern staff. Oh, I broke. Right, because I gave all my money to her. Ocean Eye. What's that at? Oh, right here. Okay. 82. There it is. Cover story for the date is the sinking of the Porquad, a whaling vessel. Porquad. Okay. Story says the wreck had only one survivor, Captain Augustus Dirch. Despite his efforts to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported by a friendly otter. I think that's a Moby Dick reference, the Porquad. At least the film, the ship's name was the Pequod. In the film. Well, 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 look what we have here. Don't scare me, bread boy. You're all alone and I can take one of you guys on easily. Well, what about the friend behind you? Nice try, that's the oldest trick in the book. No, I'm actually back here. Oh. Challenge them to a bake-off. You fellas fancy yourself bakers, do ya? Yeah, we're the best in town. Well then, forget the musclehead fighting, let's settle this with a bake-off. A bake-off against you? You're no baker, don't make me laugh. Maybe not, but I am a cheese wizard, and as the challenged party, I get to pick the topic. The best cheese Danish wins! Cheese Danish, what's the matter, boys? Scared? Heck no, but it's not like we can just bake a Danish right here in the middle of the street. Oh yeah, that's fair. We'll meet back here in 1 hour, but you better show up or everyone will know you backed down from a challenge. Oh, you're on. Just you wait. They race off toward their hideout, and you casually scroll away. Oh, what are you gonna do with this handful of cream cheese now? Okay. Click the wrong house. Oh. Excuse me there. Might you have a match on your person? Sorry, no, but also yes. Paradox. Try paradox. Ah, well, thank you all the same. Toodaloo. Okay. I want to ask you about the Porquad. Alright, you better come in. Oh, hey! What do you want? Well, I'm from the Ocean City Watch Fly. You know the newspaper? Don't trust newspapers nor newspaper reporters either. Well, nor otters. Fortunately, I'm only one of those three things. Can I ask you about the port quad? Ain't nothing to say. Storm blew up unexpectedly. We hit a funny rock. All hands lost. That was decades ago. Why are you bothering me now? Well, it's a slow news day. What was funny about the rock? You ever see a 30-foot black basalt obelisk sticking straight out of the ocean? Can't say I have. Me neither, and I've been sailing that route for years. I guess you said, when you said funny, you didn't mean as in ha-ha. How many men were in your crew? There was Pegleg, Handsome Jeff, and Less Handsome Jeff, and Old Barnacle Face. And, the other one, so 5. What was the 5th sailor's name? I ain't recall. He was new, just signed on before the last voyage. Didn't talk much. Eerie fella, to be honest. Eerie? Spooky, and that's all I gotta say. What's the rocks in your front yard? I ain't know nothing about those, except for the date marker I put. Do they just come with the house? New one pops up every once in a while. What's that got to do with anything? A lot of urns. Crew's bodies washed ashore after a time. Didn't figure they'd want a sea burial after what happened, so I had them cremated. Well, except that 5th feller were never found. I ain't recall how that urn got here. He was a member of the crew right and proper, though, so he got as much a right to be here as any of them. You ever visit that little cathedral? Sure used to go and pay my respects once in a while, back before my knees started acting up. Got plenty of urns to talk to right here, though. Har. Now, yeah, please shoot the breeze, relive old glories and such. Say like that, like they talk back. They do, and I can see from your face that you don't believe me, so you can ask them yourself, landlubber. I'll have a chat with your urns then. Fine, but if you got any more questions for me, ask them now. Daughter all this chit-chat. Pegleg Johnny. Hello? Anyone there? Look around and make sure the captain is asleep, then mutter gruffly to the urn. Yar there, Johnny, you can speak freely now, sailor. I got rid of that no-good landlubber. Yar, captain, what they want to know anyhow? Ah, nothing to import, your basic landlubber prattle trying to sell newspapers and like that. Pay it no mind. Aye, aye, captain. So how are things? Oh, no problems, captain. Everything's ship-shape. Always happy to chew the sea biscuit with you, though. Let's reminisce about old times. Great love hearing your stories of nautical adventure. Instead of that, why don't you tell me how you got the name Pegleg Johnny? Well, it's because of my leg, right? Got a peg leg. Sure. How'd you get it? I got it because I lost the original leg? I assume so, yar, but how? Wait, weren't you there when it happened? Oh, see you later. How you be doing there, handsome Jeff? Smooth sailing captain you feel like talking over all times? Sure, why not? Which particular yarn from your past have you got on your mind? Oh, the last fella next to you is less handsome Jeff. So is this judgment of your relative appearances literal, or is a more ironic version, sort of? Well, you never... Wait a minute. Don't you remember what we actually looked like? Oh, saltwater fish! Root beer taffy. Okay. Examine the lamp. Glass vessel filled with whale blubber in a wick. Blubber lamp rolls off the tongue, though. Just a really delightful phrase. Say it. Blubber lamp. I love it. Say it again. Blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. Aw, you're no fun. Look that work. I'm struggling to stay awake right now. Ground shakes. More of those horrible, slimy tentacles erupt out of the ground. Uh-oh. Time to fight them off. They're from the Tentacles house. Wait, who's this dude? Virgil Big Boots Miller. The one, they're gonna need 10 of those things. Oh, who was that guy? He just showed up out of nowhere. Hey, 3 Glocklins menacingly playing their Glockenspiel. Just a real trick if you think about it. What gives? This is Mugariv. He insists on you give us all your meat to give. All of it? That's crazy. Give 9 meat? Got battle this time. Stench time and sneeze time. Beat him away. Gottfried the Pounder. Glockenspielery Flyer. Ooh. Oh, three of those horrible things. Okay, fish people. Bye. Haven't killed any fish people yet. I have no intent. So let's do some bean shooter practice. Every little bit helps, and my fingers getting itchy. Seems like maybe we shouldn't be shooting guns in the middle of the city. Ah, baloney. It's copacetic. The fuzz here ain't worth a plug nickel. And who else is gonna raise a beef when we're clearly healed? Take your word for it as soon as I figure out what it was. Bring your own grub. Hey, how are you doing? Hello again, nice hat. Hi, thanks so much for helping me out before. I didn't even get your name. I'm Calendula Crabtree. Tony Turner. I'm afraid I can't pay you back yet. We don't really have anything decent to make booze out of. At the moment, I'm just using random kitchen scraps and weeds, and I can't serve you that in good conscience or good ethics. Creamy Steve, the guy I met in Sandwich Village. He's still packing. Hey, it's you! Thanks for telling me about this place. Everyone's really been appreciating my cream. Swell. I've been getting to try some other foods too, you know. I don't like to admit this, but there's might be more to life than just cream. Or to a balanced diet. Search. Okay, I need to. Place, okay. Oh. Okay, I'm getting some Frosty Flakes. Oh, hey, cat. Pet. Oh.
Okay.
He shies away from my touch. He notices he's wearing a collar called Ishmael. Yes. Okay, so this 100% is something involving, the window thing isn't working out. Nautical, non-fictional, you're non-interested in it. Yeah, it's not, I guess I have to talk to all the urns. Next nostalgic about old times. Of course, I know why, but if you never actually said, that is, you never asked before, I'd have thought you already. I could use some smokes, Captain. Cigarettes? Aye. What does an urn want with cigarettes? On the table like you. Do I see him now? If Dirch's career had been more successful, this would have been a Commodore's commode. Oh, I have to get him the cigarette. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just stop it here. I'm so tired, I'm having a hard time keeping awake as it sits. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pause everything here. I might do some grinding off stream. Maybe try and get strengthened up a bit. Read some more into those books. Pick up some perks. Something. Get more familiar with the system. But I'm just... I cannot... I can barely keep my eyes open. I can barely keep my eyes open as it stands. So I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a stream. And... Alright. I'll just call it a stream. And I will be back on the next stream. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.